все, прям пошел?
Лалей, малей, лалей, Марина в эфире.
Да. Надо это, запути мне. Ассистент, скальпель. Зажим.
Работе запустить раз, чтоб ты видела это?
Да. Чтоб я
Тебе
читал.
на своем же. Мне твой нужен, мне там.
Все понятно. Очень долгая загрузка. Сейчас хоп и сохранения все удалились. Так. Точка невозврата. Мгм. Пробуем вот это что-нибудь загрузить. Ну чё? Мгм. Так, что там мне по заданию было? Где я, кстати, нахожусь? Мгм. Я, кстати, вот с этим роботом что-то вообще мало бегаю. Возьму его, пожалуй. И священника. Прекрасная компания. Я робот и священник. Загрузки так лицо высвечивают.
Строй выдержку.
Куда мне вообще надо? Мгм. Да, переместимся, пожалуй, так.
Слышишь? Анка.
Чё?
Чат.
А я не видела. Привет, мать. Ну, куда мне тут идти? Куда-то наверх опять. Ну, я так думаю, по крайней мере, что мне наверх. Ну, у нее был соседний кабинет. Здравствуйте.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival. I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
The powerful make the mistakes, and the powerless are left paying the price, as it has always been. Tell me, Adjutant, have you anything to offer beyond the usual false platitudes?
I'm offering decisive action, Vicar DeSoto. I can no longer depend on lazy, weak-willed bureaucrats to help me rescue Halcyon. I need someone with a backbone, someone like your captain. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it. I'll answer however I can. The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print. The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work. Byzantium is the beating heart of our colony. And as long as Byzantium survives, Halcyon may one day recover from the collapse. We must protect this city at any cost. Help me execute the Lifetime Employment Program, and you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium. You will live in comfort and want for nothing. We've already crossed the point of no return. The collapse has already begun. You must have noticed the signs in Emerald Vale. Malnutrition, disease, high mortality rates. This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb their hunger. Very soon, people are going to realize they're starving. A famine is a problem of logistics as well as marketing. Your workers must remain productive on as little food as possible, and they must always believe that food is plentiful. Before you interfered in Roseway, Dr. Anton Crane was on the verge of developing a powerful appetite suppressant. It would have made his career. The solution is a temporary one. Before long, our workers are going to feel the effects of starvation. The Lifetime Employment Program is our only viable option. When I first discovered the truth, I was shocked, even disgusted. I wondered how we'd allowed a colony like Halcyon to fall into disarray. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the colony had sown the seeds of its own destruction. We have become lazy and decadent. We smother ourselves in meaningless bureaucracies. We deliberate and argue and procrastinate. I've served the board long enough to understand its weaknesses. Running a colony requires swift and decisive action. The board is slow, ponderous, and prone to squabbling. That's why I'm relying on you. You deliver results without the paperwork. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I can't have this. Adelaide McDevitt and her people have no place in the Halcyon that is to come. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out.
Какая
No
суровая
survivors.
женщина.
I cannot condone this plan. Wanton, senseless destruction of life is never the solution.
I don't need you to approve of my plan, Vicar. I need you to get it done. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
Обалдела, что ли?
You replaced a loyal, if hard-headed, town leader with a revolutionary. Adelaide's people have turned Edgewater into a hub of dissidents. These people are dangerous. They're going to become more dangerous after the collapse. We need to put them down. Now. The dissidents currently occupying Edgewater answer to no one. They're an unknown, unpredictable variable, and I can't have that. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed. Don't fool yourself. The dissidents occupying Edgewater are rebels harboring dangerous and seditious
Да
ideas.
что ты к ним
Left to
прикопалась?
their own
Пусть себе
devices,
живут там.
their numbers will grow. Graham Bryant and his merry band of morons caused enough trouble on Monarch. I won't risk the same thing happening in Edgewater. No, allowing thousands of colonists to starve to death because we couldn't make one cold-blooded decision is insane. What I'm suggesting is absolutely logical. Steel your spine, Captain. Do what needs to be done.
Ну вот и что с тобой делать, женщина?
Edgewater is beyond saving. We're going to have to erase the town, but we're going to do it systematically. You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there? There was an accident at the Emerald Vale geothermal plant many years ago. Automechanicals turned hostile and slaughtered the plant's workers. Tragic, really. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim. They outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need. I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination protocol, which must be activated from a
А
terminal
я
in the
думала, всех
plant.
перестрелять
Once the
придется.
mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater, I'll need you to go in and clean out the mechanicals. Understand?
Да, давай всех грохнем.
I would never ask you to walk into Edgewater and slaughter everyone with your own two hands. We're not savages. One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of soldiers to investigate your little misadventure in the geothermal plant. Tread lightly. Report back to me when the job's done.
Какая ты суровая женщина. Ежики, пишет мать. Вкусные были ежики, мы их съели.
Crew report. Miyuka is drunk. Surprise. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Показываю наш корабль. Мини-прогулка. Здравствуйте. Феликс.
You're not really thinking of going through with this plan, right? Tell me I'm imagining things. That's Parvati's hometown. You're just gonna wipe it out?
Да.
Vicar Max lived in Edgewater. We got folk from our own crew that called that place home. How could you possibly agree with her? Adjutant Deconde is the chairman's right hand, and she's pulling you by the strings. Edgewater is a corporate town, not some marauder camp. They're asking you to wipe out their own people. I want to trust you, boss, but I'm gonna need more than just your word. I need an explanation.
Oh.
I ain't asking you to do anything for me. I'm asking you to do the right thing. And if you can't, then we're not gonna... Never mind.
Да, я поняла, ты не одобряешь.
You think I could hire myself out to ships in need someday? Be my own mechanic, like how...
Ох, не знаю, не знаю. Да, вот так. Интереснее будет. Я жестокая. Уничтожу их город. Мне кажется, на стриме эта игра выглядит лучше, чем когда ты в нее играешь.
Everyone all right?
Ну, здравствуйте.
Describe the nature of the accident. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. This area is currently experiencing a surprise audit. Turn around and head back to your designated workplace or domicile.
Чувак, у меня
Oh,
дела тут.
yes, absolutely. A real stickler for the rules. Hard-ass Hogarth, that's what they call me. That's Hogarth with 1 G, by the way, if you're putting in a good word with the Honorable Adjutant. Don't let me get in your way. Go on through.
Погнали. Куда нам тут идти? Все, всех уничтожила. Такие цветочки у них тут интересные.
Process searching for.
Не очень. Да, да, чуваки, все окей.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Move along.
Господи. Всякий хлам. Блин. Ну что ты, довольно жестокая ты коза.
I've just been informed that the problem of Edgewater has been permanently resolved. I know, but you acquitted yourself with honor. You performed your duty, as hard as it was. You should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the verge of making history. There's just one last job I need you to do for me. I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into orbit around Tartarus. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony.
Вы их убьете, да?
Technology, Captain. The same technology that allowed you and your fellow colonists to make the journey from Earth to Halcyon. Under the Lifetime Employment Program, every suitable worker in Halcyon will be placed in suspended animation. The Hope is the perfect storage facility for the colony's workers. Convenience. The Hope is a massive ship and we'll need to make use of it. Our facilities in Tartarus will benefit from having the ship within orbit. I won't lie to you. We're going to have to dispose of some of the Hope's settlers in order to make room for Halcyon's rotating workforce. But try to understand, many of your fellow settlers are beyond saving. They've been frozen for far too long, and the revival process would be lethal. I have the highest faith in your abilities, Captain. You and I are going to save Halcyon together.
Пусть так будет. Так лучше.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Погнали.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. When I was stranded in Emerald Vale, I simulated a number of hypothetical scenarios in which Edgewater met its demise.
50.
Death by automechanical was number 57.
That ought to do her.
Да-да, мы все включили. Что тут у нас есть интересного? Не знаю, зачем мне все это.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Mr. Conde messaged ahead. I wish this place were in better condition for you, but we're in a bit of a bind. Seems the damn automechanicals think we're intruders. Do I look like an engineer? Alls I know is, they're shooting anyone who ain't Hope Crew. We shut off the main power, so they're disabled for now. If you go hooking your ship up, I suspect they'll recharge. And that means trigger-happy automechanicals. I'm not going to get in your way, but I'm also not going to send more of my staff to their deaths. We tried that. Didn't work. Something about our faces not matching up. We stored what cards we could find in the badge station to my right, but it's locked off. Can't just hand over Hope property. Sorry. Whoa, take it easy. We're all working for the same company here. I'll have someone unlock the door. No need for trouble.
Какая я опасная. Да, удостоверение, по-моему, здесь где-то было. Изи. Чё?
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you floating in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
А это что за место?
Should we assign
Ого!
someone for a
Ого! Ого! А чё тебя первый раз не видела? Прикольно. Ничего себе вы тут засели. Да. Вырастили тут себе шпрысу. Какая страшная. Ой.
Something you need?
Нет, ты мне не нужна.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Hope so much like Groundbreaker. I knew they were sisters, but it's eerie. Like walking in another universe where we all died.
Погнали.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking.
Так, сойдет. Я
Are
готова.
you sure? That is and
Погнали.
also potentially kill an entire planet.
4-2 к Тартару. Тартару.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to
Коллегия
Taurus.
будет довольна. Сделай это.
Well, it's been a good life.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Поехали.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Tartarus's orbit. The board has initiated contact. I believe they're eager to speak with you once you've returned to the ship.
We're alive! We made it! Error. Hope crew data not found.
Да-да-да.
Registered. The fine.
Да. Ничего интересного.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande. Captain, you have an incoming transmission from Tartarus.
Attention, Captain of the Unreliable. This is Chairman Rockwell. I'm on Tartarus and, we need your help. That crackpot scientist has caused a riot among the prisoners and unpaid laborers. It's a law-damned bloodbath down here. As if that weren't enough, he's gone and taken Sophia hostage. I'm not gonna mince words. The situation is dire. I need your help. Among other things, we can't run this place without her, Captain.
Ну, уже
Make haste,
выдвигайся.
Captain. We're losing men by the... Oh, fuck. Fuck! They're at the door. I need to hide. Hurry!
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
So long as I can recall, I've been eager to get back at the board for fucking my life up. Here we are about to go rescue them? They better shower us in riches and accolades.
But what if it's a trick and she means to get rid of us for good?
Captain, your service to the board has been invaluable. If you wish to claim your rightful place in Byzantium, you must help them crush the riots in the labyrinth.
Don't take it personal. That's just a Tuesday for the board.
If they offer us a retirement plan, we'll know they've reneged on their deal. Otherwise, I'm keeping good faith.
Hey, don't look at me. You already know what I think about the board.
They can't stab you in the back if I'm watching it, Captain.
Whatever may await you, it's best not to dock at the prison until you're sure you've settled your affairs and closed out any unfinished business.
Пора.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Ничего себе, я качнулась уже. Вдохновим всех, пожалуй. Способности еще дали каких-то. Возьмем. Все равно это все ненужное. Уже глюки. Что я делаю? Почему я все еще здесь? Мне же надо на Тартар. Или куда мы? Куда мы вообще попали?
Captain, if you're looking for crew members...
Так, стартер. Погнали. Нет. Да.
Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we have successfully landed on Tartarus. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
You're the backup, right? From Akande? Thank the law you're here. These bloodthirsty sprat bags have no respect for the law. We're pinned down. Good. Came through a while ago, but we haven't heard from him or Adjutant Akande in too long. You've got to help us. Please, kill them. Summary justice for the whole lot. Their biometric ID? I could transmit it, but that'd be against Protocol H927G.
Да давай же, чувак, не
I get
стесняйся.
thrown into a cell right alongside these damn prisoners. I'm never All right, but if anyone gets on my case, there, data Tartarus security out. Hang on, is that another ship coming in? I think that's from the ground. Between you and the Mardettes, we may be able to reach.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. How can I be?
Ничего не хочу. Поехали. Вообще пофигу.
The captain did right by us once. Forward for ground break.
Заключенные сбежали. У нас дела. Какая страшная планета.
Entering the labyrinth's the easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
Нет у меня никаких планов. Будем импровизировать.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Где тут пути? Я, например, не вижу других путей. Что это? Погодите. Я считаю, отличный путь тупо пробежать между ними. Шикарный просто геймдизайн. Очень сложно было найти этот путь. Ничего там и не нужно. Так. Это ракета. Я очень незаметная. Только не говорите, что сейчас эта комната с дверью будет вылетать опять. Так, ребятки, куда нам идти?
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Очень странно. Он хочет со мной поговорить, а не может. Неважно. А чё вы в меня стреляете? Вообще уже. Вы же меня убьете сейчас. Ты все повесил? Я все видела.
Что ты там видел?
Что ты там тряс все вещи.
А?
Что ты там вещи все тряс.
Когда я тряс вещи?
Сейчас.
Ты же не видела.
Видела.
Ты не подходила.
Добрая Маришка, моя прелесть, пишет мама. Это я еще плохую концовку сейчас отыгрываю. До этого я хорошую. У меня там все жили. А здесь просто, чтобы посмотреть, что тут еще есть, я играю теперь типа злая я. Ну как злая? Убью всех. Вот. Ну, это потому, что чисто интересно посмотреть, есть ли разница. Но, похоже, не особо-то она и есть. Одна миссия отличалась пока что. Капец, ленивые разработчики.
I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So, get in there and fight!
Мы такие тихие и незаметные. Сохранимся здесь, пожалуй. Здравствуйте.
Whoa. Damn. Well, thank.
Интересно, тут вот опять будет вылетать или нет? О, о, сохранимся. О, ты дохлый. Кто меня там убивает уже? Обалдели, что ли? Да, я жива. Только чем они меня отравили уже? Короче, даже разговаривать не пришлось с этим чуваком. Короче, это концовка такая себе. Побежали.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
You know, I could have sworn I tested you for hearing loss. Because I did say skip the Hope to Terra 2. Terra 2, not Tartarus. We could have saved this colony, you know. That was always the plan. I revive you, you do as I say. I tell you to go there, get me this, shoot that, and you do as I say. If you just listened to me, we could have rescued everyone on the Hope. We could have been the saviors of Halcyon. But you didn't listen. No one in this damn colony ever listens. What? Oh, is this thing not working? Can you hear me now? Oh, wait a minute. You were mocking me. Unbelievable. You and your charm and your charisma. You had me so convinced you were on my side. But it was all just some elaborate ploy. If you think I'm going to admit defeat and throw myself at the mercy of the board, oh, you're wrong. I've still got some fight left in me. I can still bloody your nose. Don't you tell me what to do with my blood pressure. My heart rate is within a perfectly acceptable margin of failure. Don't worry about me. Worry about what I'm willing to do. Oh, I've got nothing to lose. I've got nothing to live for. But I'll tell you what I do have. Oh, I've got a gun. And I've got Adjutant Akande as my hostage. Not bad for an old man, eh? What makes you think I intend to go on living? Akande and Rockwell may be monsters, but I created you. I pulled you out of hibernation. I set you loose in the colony. It's time I paid the price.
Я
If you
прикончу тебя
insist on
лично.
interfering, I will be forced to kill you. And I don't want that. I've programmed the Labyrinth's mechanical warden to kill you on sight. I'm sorry to have to do this. You were my greatest success.
Да, чувак, я тебя разочаровала. Тут запечатано. Тут нет. Погнали, убьем его. Иди сюда, я сказала. Прячемся. Да ё-моё, лечись уже давай быстрее.
Oh no, poor body's been hurt!
Ха. Что-то я сейчас съеду, похоже. Меня убил. Опять мне его убивать, он мне надоел. Что там у меня по броне? Ничего хорошего, да? Оружие развалилось. Так, где там была шапка хорошая? И этих уродов надо одеть. Деда приоденем. Так. Ой-ой, ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Лечись. А, нет, 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 нет. Не заметила, как он меня грохнул. Не заметила, как он меня грохнул. Он меня опять убил. Так, я этих уродов уже не...
Ты в комнату.
Да надо, да, как в прошлый раз. Что-то я не сохранилась тут. Сделаем вот так. Оденем тебе вот это. И что-нибудь вот такое. Тебе что-нибудь тоже наденем. Вот такое. Мне все починим. По броне мне тоже нужна это. Вот. Теперь мы сохранимся. Запрыгалась. Вот так его надо. Что такое сожрать, чтобы вылечиться сразу же? Сожрем все. Ну, что теперь? Ну что вы меня сейчас опять убьете, да? Опять он меня убил. Да что такое? Как я его так быстро тогда убила-то? Давай что-нибудь сожрем. Кажется, он сломался. Seriously, man. Я не знаю, что я с ним сделала. Я его сломала, по-моему, просто. Неважно. Сломала чувака. Господи. Что все у вас тут разваливается все. Вот, тут есть что? Проход какой-нибудь? Нет? Просто лестница. Ну что ж. О! Вот так просто, да. Ясно.
Thank the law you're here. That madman was out of control. You were right to put him down. He was too far gone to be of any use to us. And what about you? You aren't hurt, I hope.
Так, даже не
Your
вспотела.
confidence is well earned, Captain. I was right to place my faith in you. You've put down the worst riot in our history, rid the colony of a dangerous madman, and saved my life. The board owes you a tremendous debt. We don't have a moment to lose. We're gonna have to work together to save Halcyon, because the situation is far worse than you imagined.
Так.
We've lost all contact with Earth.
Я знаю, что
It's
у вас
been
оборвалась связь с
2 years ago,
Землей.
the Earth...
Earth
Это
is
мы
only an
все
idea
знаем.
to us. But that idea is the...
That's precisely why no one...
You mean...
You
Больше
sound
никого
frightened,
нет.
Miss Holcomb. You should... We're alone, Captain. That's all I know for certain. Yes, we do have a long road ahead of us. You're the reason I'm still standing here today. The board... It's time we carried out the program. I support your decision wholeheartedly. Now more than ever before, Halcyon needs... We're on our own now. Earth...
Да, теперь я у вас главная.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment she landed in Emerald Vale, her actions altered the course of history. The riots in Tartarus ended in a total victory for the board. Without any significant threats to challenge their power, the board asserted their control over the colony. The lifetime employment program began immediately, and the people of Halcyon did exactly what they were expected to do. They obeyed. Sophia Akande converted the labyrinth from a prison to a processing center. She jettisoned the original colonists out of the Hope and transformed the ship into a massive storage facility. One by one, the workers of Halcyon surrendered themselves to the program. They arrived with their families and their friends, their colleagues and their neighbors, and then, one by one, they marched into their stasis chambers. As the workers of Halcyon slept in their hibernation chambers, their settlements became ghost towns, left behind by the board to be reclaimed by nature. Only Byzantium remained, a shining beacon of civilization in an otherwise abandoned colony. The people of Byzantium spent the rest of their days gorging themselves on their stockpile of resources. As for the workers of Halcyon, they never felt the effects of the collapse. They never felt anything at all. The board's focus on Byzantium closed the door on much of Sanjar's civil liberties movement. As the last few townships withered away, MSI had little room to grow. Ever the savvy businessman, however, Sanjar pivoted and established Stellar Bay as the colony's supplier of luxury seafood. Catering to the elite, MSI was allowed to continue operations as a member of the Halcyon board, and became more successful than Sanjar could ever have dreamed. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took sublight salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the sublight family together. Over the years, the ruins of Edgewater caused irreversible environmental damage to the landscape of Emerald Vale, owing largely to the presence of toxic compounds in the town's building materials. As for Edgewater's former workers, their remains provided a source of nourishment for the region's fauna. leading to an explosion in the sprat population. While the groundbreaker remained mechanically stable, the changing times forced Junlei Tennyson to make some difficult calls on behalf of her community. The work of maintaining independence was an uphill climb, and she found herself caving to bad faith compromises with the board. Time will tell if the groundbreaker can endure. As smaller settlements were swallowed up and their workers drafted into the lifetime employment program, Byzantium continued to thrive. While its citizens lived in decadence and extravagance, a small cadre of scientists worked to solve the nutrition crisis that threatened Halcyon. No one else much noticed the townships that disappeared from the map, or the luxuries that slowly lost their luster year by year. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, as the board reasserted control over Halcyon,
Что у него все
came to
концовки не
realize that
очень у
his
этого
life as an
Феликса.
upstart rebel, and so disillusioned with his former boss and with nowhere left to go, as a reward for his part in her. But Max had no interest in serving any organization.
Все разочаровались.
What's the matter with the Hope Colony? As the board began to roll out their lifetime employment program, Parvati was
Эти
increasingly
расстались.
Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack. The SAM unit that accompanied Minister Clark was released from house arrest. Adjutant Sophia Akande was... Following the death of Chairman Rockwell, Sophia Akande
Я
served
теперь
as the
самый
royal
могущественный
adjutant with
человек.
Halcyon's workers suspended in a state of hibernation. Starvation and chaos are... The Halcyon of today is nothing at all like the colony of yesteryear. Power remains concentrated in Byzantium. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. With Sophia Akande as your adjutant, you returned in triumph to Byzantium. All of Halcyon was yours. In time, you demonstrated no one knows what's happened to Earth.
Все. Все. Вырубай. Вот такая игра. Такое себе. Ой. В общем, на этом мои полномочия все. Игра закончилась. Я прошла вторую концовку. И, честно говоря, обе не очень. Но первая была еще хоть более-менее. На этом я отключаюсь.